All right, we are at Mooresville Drag Strip, and we have brought the two fastest units. We have the Tan Rennie with NOS and my X3 over there.
Miller.
What?
They're not the fastest units, they're just the only units that run.
Oh, that's very
that
true.
we have at the house. My dually's not at the house. The new Gen 3's not at the house. I sold my X3. The fender's not fast.
So
everything else we have is slow. Look in the work truck today because my dually that's not even here. So
more to come on that too later, by the way.
we got some updates to talk about the dually. But old reliable, old Monday through Fridays participating on Saturday and Sunday this week. I'm gonna finish my Zaxby's lunch after Miller rudely interrupted me.
We gotta get these things unloaded.
Figured we walk down over to this track to see what kind of goon stuff we're about to get into. That junior dragster just ran 81 miles an hour. I know for sure I'm not hitting 81 miles an hour.
Dude, you're all day hitting 81 with NOS?
Maybe 65.
Have you ever been to watched a drag show, like a drag show?
No.
You've never been to one?
No. What's a
I've been to
good
like
8
2.
mile time?
Like a 6? I think, I don't know what's fast. 8 seconds?
We're gonna see here.
We're gonna see here in a second and see.
My problem is I'm not gonna be able to keep the front end down. Sticky track, street tires.
You got it all day.
So last time we did this was on the road, which we shouldn't be doing, but we got bottle pressure and we still got the sassies on, but we're gonna yank these off. Had to get some smaller lug nuts that'll actually fit inside of Miller's wheels that he has. He's got 28s on his X3, which is technically the factory size, and then he brought me some 30-inch car tires on some Can-Am wheels. That's what I needed the fancy lug nuts for. Because last time we tried to do the drag slicks on the Outlander, I couldn't find the right size lug nuts that fit inside of Miller's wheels, so now we got them. So I brought these little 26s as backups in case these did not work, but we don't need them. Taking these off, putting Miller's street tires on. I have a prediction that I'm not gonna be able to keep the front end down, and I'm just gonna be doing a wheelie the entire freaking time. So I think Miller's gonna win because of that.
Hey, I mean, we're gonna race everybody. We gotta go down there when we're racing like drag cars and stuff.
I don't know, we just watched a few people run like 5 seconds and 7 seconds, and I'm doubtful that we'll even get under 10.
We'll see how it goes, but we gotta swap these tires off and get this set up on, so let's freaking do it.
So, we got some reinforcements coming. We got Levi coming on his Harley. Last time you guys saw Levi on his Harley was actually when we did the riding on ice video in Wisconsin with the Seaboys. He said, I'll bring the Harley out. Think they'll let me do a wheelie down the drag strip? I said, I don't know, I'll go ask. And I walked up to the guy and I said, so hypothetically, if our buddy with a Harley came and accidentally did a wheelie, is that okay? He goes, man, I don't care. He can ride him if he wants. He goes, all right, bet, call Levi. He said, yep, I'm on my way. Before we do that, we got to throw Miller's street tires on the Renegade because obviously these are not going to do all that well. Luckily, now that this bottle's been in the sun, we got bottle pressure again. I guess go make a fool of ourselves.
It's gonna be good. Some dude on the Mustang just wrecked.
Yeah, hold on. Let me throw that clip in right now. Wow.
My buddy on the scooter. He's spreading more junk all over. That's what the bad thing is.
This dude, as we've learned from our new friend Vincent over here, who's way more experienced in all of this, he's giving us the whole rundown on how tracks work, just making us not look out of place because we look out of place, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
We got mud.
A drag strip with ice tires, yeah.
Hey, I got nitrous though. That counts. That's
Nitrous, that's drag.
That's drag material, if I would say so.
We don't know how to we gotta wait for the yellow light. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we're uneducated about, so we're gonna try our best. I think that's the best way to go about it.
All right, ugga to spec. Honestly, the spike lug nuts don't look as terrible as I thought.
I think this
Am I
is
gonna win
work.
or are you gonna win?
I think I might win, but I think yours is gonna look way cooler doing it.
Do you have predictions on time?
I don't know, like maybe 13 seconds, 14 seconds. I don't know what we're supposed to run here.
I don't either. I have no idea times. I'm shooting for 75 miles an hour. 12 and a half seconds, 12.5.
Yeah.
12.5, 75.
I wish we had a stock one here to see what the built engine would not cost, though.
I could run it in limp mode. Oh,
Oh, that's factory. That's factory. You should see mine.
I think I need wheel bearings.
Yeah, I think we both do, buddy.
Hold on, wheel bearings and steering.
Oh, that's gonna be the sketchy part, dude.
Not what I'm doing a wheelie the whole time.
All right, you're gonna do great. I mean,
Oh, this wheel bearing's fine.
yeah, we're solid. As long as you have one good wheel bearing, you're probably fine.
You know what's funny is we first got here and there's not many people here and everybody's in like nice, cool cars and stuff. And like, we are so out of place. And everybody's gonna look at us and be like, these guys are idiots, which I'm sure there's still gonna be people that say that. But so far we've talked to a handful of people and like, oh, what do you run? We're kind of like dancing around the fact that we're taking side-by-sides and four-wheelers down the drag strip. And everybody's like, oh, that's cool as heck. And everybody's like, hell yeah.
They like
and then
can't wait to
Levi
see
with
it.
the Harleys on the way and everybody's like, yeah, that's sick. And I'm like, all right, we're not out of place. Everybody here's just like, cool things going down the strip, let's bring it.
Dude.
We're definitely not gonna be the fastest, but probably the most entertaining, besides the Mustang hitting the wall.
Dude, it looks rad. It looks like we're about to go freaking race Talladega. Brother. What's up, dude? Hey, so we already got a competitor for you.
Uh-oh, what am I racing?
A Hayabusa.
Oh, he don't want it.
Dude, he wants it. He was telling
I'll
me.
pass him on the back wheel.
On the back wheel?
On the
Let's
back
see
wheel.
it, dude.
On the Harley, too.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
He's not winning anything, but he will have the best style points here today.
I think it's between you and him, honestly.
On style points?
Yeah, because you might be doing wheelies on that thing.
Yeah, but he'll be doing like knee knockers. They'll probably yell at him for that. Levi's over here finally with his Harley. Definitely not going for any time runs. Hold on, let me see how these. I'm not going to be able to keep the front end down. That was a quarter throttle. It's just going to take off, especially on a track. Oh well, this should be entertaining. I'm not going to be able to keep the front end down. I was in the parking lot and I gave it a quarter throttle. It came up. I'm literally going to have to take off, set down, and then go. Oh, it worked.
This should be interesting. All right, Kyle, let's see it.
All right, let's go, let's go. That's going to 89.
860! No way, just ran an 860. Holy crap. How fast was he going? 76. Holy crap. Dude, that's awesome.
I don't even know where the end of the thing was, to be honest. You know what I'm really curious? I'm really curious if I even went long enough. Because I don't know where the end of the track is. But that got us a punchline. Like, my clock's at 80, but I have no idea. 8.6, that's not bad. Okay, it's right there at the scoreboard. Okay. I was sitting there, I was like, I assume it's after the scoreboard, but I had no idea.
All right, Levi. You got it. Let's go. 9 flat 78. Oh, this is gonna be too good. All right, let's go get the side by side ready.
What did he just run? Levi with a 9 second, and I had an 8.6. I sprayed nitrous pretty good that last time, though. I want to know if me and Levi can go against each other. Actually, I want to race that kid's little car, and maybe I put it in 4-wheel drive. You know my time?
Yeah.
8.6?
Yeah.
That's not bad for the fact that I did a wheelie and then a wheelie, and then I started spraying.
That's
Dude,
not
that
much,
was
you get a head
sick.
start.
I redlighted.
I saw that. You jumped there a little bit,
Yeah.
bud.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you waited too long.
No, I jumped early.
He went too early.
Did I red light?
No, you're good, dude. That was
Hey.
so sick.
Wait, what did I say earlier?
12? We were like
I guess
12.
the 12 second was what I thought.
Way faster than 12 seconds.
Dude,
I knew
let's
it wasn't
go.
slow.
That's like what people run the quarter mile is 12 seconds.
If you
Yeah.
want to run, we can.
All right, let's go. You gonna get your
Yeah, I'll get my junior down here.
he's getting his junior.
Oh my God, this is gonna
I'm
be
gonna
hilarious.
give you
He's
the
got
head
half the weight, half the horsepower, and a lot better
start,
reaction
and I'm gonna
time.
give you the tree and the hit.
No, I don't want
But
anything. I
he's
want to
getting-
see how much you get past me.
I'm gonna get past you like that, because you're going wheelie.
That's true. We should have put a wager on this.
This is great.
$5.
All right, I got 10.
I got 10. He's already trying to up it.
$10.
All right.
We're losing $10 like that. Don't hit the block. What if he like curved through the blocks?
Dude, that'd be kind of sick.
Hey, did better than the Mustang guy.
All right, Kyle, you
I'm
got
gonna
this.
lose my $5 right here.
Yep.
Alright, well I put $10 on a race with a guy who actually knows how to race. Now, to be fair, he's in a junior car that's making like 60 horsepower and like actually knows what he's doing. We're gonna try 4-wheel drive. Get the tires a little warmed up, but we're gonna run it 4-wheel drive.
They have wraps on the tires, and Kyle just drove his through the gravel and the grass parking lot.
The Junior apparently only has like 50 horsepower, but like, it ain't got no way. It's like a couple 100 pounds though. Look at this thing.
Actually, I don't know if he like helped me out on that. He just barely won. Good. I'm actually really impressed. I hung with him. He was showing me tickets of a 7.9. I was a 8.5, 8.56.
8.5 at 80. Holy crap, that was a race, dude. I'll tell you that. Kyle, you could see the front end just so loose, swerving all over the track. Oh my God, that was so funny. He actually kept up more than I thought he would. That other guy probably wasn't in it all the way though.
I'm gonna go grab your money. To be fair, he probably has 50 grand into that. Actually, I probably have 30 grand into this thing, so. But I could go handlebar deep in the water.
Honestly, dude, you almost had him.
I was close, but fair's fair. I lost. I owe him $10. But new time is an 8.56. I don't know if that's good or bad, and that was 81 miles an hour. I sprayed nitrous for a while. You know what's funny is I started spraying and it didn't hit right away, and then it started hitting.
And you felt it pull?
Oh yeah, you probably seen the video. I forgot to talk a lot of that, but honestly, drag racing, you're kind of like, you're locked in. Normally I'm pretty good about talking while I'm doing something. 8.56.
Oh.
I still lost my $10. He had an 8-second flat.
I say he had like a car in front of you, it looked like, huh?
No, when we were going, I mean, he maybe 6 foot. He said if I had waited a hair longer to go, he goes, you would have won.
No
but
way.
I just barely got him.
Nice, dude.
So, not terrible,
Good
but
stuff.
still lost.
All right.
Well, we wanna
I'm
run.
curious what he's gonna run.
Yeah, let's see it.
Beat both of you on the FC, honestly.
I wanna
Nah, you ain't beating nothing.
All right,
I want to
let
see
me
you
go get it
ain't
right
winning nothing. That thing's geared so low to do wheelies. You're
now.
not
Go
winning.
get it right now.
Let me do
Yeah.
let me do one run.
All right,
You
one
go
run,
get it. Go get
and
your
then I'll go
bike
get it.
and let's see what Miller runs to
All right.
see where he's at.
All right.
Cause your Harley ran a 9-second.
Yeah, a 9.
All right.
You get $1,
Nuh-uh.
and you can have 10 too. I'm guessing 8.25, 8.25 Miller.
You think I'm only gonna beat you by 0.25?
That's a lot, Miller.
I guess that is a lot.
That is a
Holy
lot.
cow. All right, let's do this.
8.25. I think he'll win, but I don't know.
I'm excited to see this before and after a tune. Now, I did want to come out here partially today for getting a baseline for how fast this thing is.
I'm more curious what his reaction time is going to be. That's really what I'm going to judge him on.
All right.
Oh, the mud on the track. You should fight that guy.
I was hopping the whole time. The whole time. She's a lot more stable than I thought. All right, I'm curious. I am so curious. Let's see here. 8.8, not bad. 75 miles an hour, but we're slow. I'm spinning way too hard off the line in 4-wheel drive, so we gotta do that again. That was slow as dog water. Maybe she's just not. We gotta tune this thing or something. Kyle literally beat me there. That's crazy. So we're gonna try that again. That was dog water.
What was it?
8.8, 75 miles an hour. How did you beat me?
You also lost the respect from everyone.
Why?
When you took off, all the dirt that fell out from under your car, chunks of clay all over the track.
Oh no.
Everybody, anybody in the chat that knows anything about drag racing just lost respect for you for all over the track.
No.
Oh.
Are they cleaning it?
Oh yeah, they're cleaning it.
Are they gonna?
It's all the Carolina mud clay that fell.
I thought I washed this thing good, but I don't wash it as good as Luke.
Really not. Better than crashing your Mustang though. All right, me and Levi gotta go and see who wins.
All right, so we got the FCO 7 versus Kyle's 1000 quad.
I still can't believe we watched that guy wreck today. All right, Levi, low water on the tires, hopefully help it spin and keep the front end.
All right, let's see, Levi versus Kyle. Here we go.
I just said I'm gonna wheelie this whole track with you. You said I'm just gonna wheelie the whole way. I hate you, Levi.
Levi would. He was wheeling half the track and then looked over at Kyle mid-wheelie and won.
Yeah, wow, that was way worse. 8.8. I had an 8.5. I can't wait till we get the trans and turbo into the white truck.
Yeah, I was just staring into his soul as I'm just passing him. That was awesome.
I got the video.
And I still ran a 9-second.
Dude,
Nice.
Not bad.
That was my worst time out of all.
Dude, that was hilarious.
8.8.
Yeah.
My reaction time was 0.431. How
My
bad is
lights
that?
are 040. Not 040.
My
like
first one was a 1.
004.
All right, this is my second time doing this. All right, chill out.
These tickets are a lot better than speeding tickets.
Yeah, I like these tickets a lot more.
All last of my tickets are speeding tickets.
All right, let's run the FZ on the side against the side
All
by
right,
side.
let's do it.
All right.
X3s are governed at 90, and since he's running smaller tires, it's getting him to 90 on the computer faster, even though he's only doing like 75.
Honestly, once I tune and once I put the tires you're running on here, this thing should be a monster.
And maybe clean the dirt out from under
And
it.
maybe let Luke wash the dirt out. She just feels slow today. I've got to get rid of that hop though. That's what I got to do. 8, 7, I did worse that time. All right, we got to do this way better. We are sucking it up right now. Oh my God.
Well, what did you get, 8.7?
That was terrible. Yeah, 8, 7, 70. Dude, it says I'm going 90.
At least you're not dropping mud. How long is it sitting on 90 for?
A good second. I've got to get a better lunge.
Honestly, we just got to tune it so it doesn't max out at 90
I
anymore.
got to do that too. That and get launch control, dude, would help me out a bunch. If I could build boost before,
True.
it'd be no brainer.
I can't believe I ran at 8.56 at 80.
You're technically going faster than me.
Oh, yeah.
So nuts.
That's wild.
Looks like we are racing Kyle, which should be fun. He might wax me.
This one's for all the marbles, Miller.
My goal this time is not to spin. That's my main goal.
I feel like two-wheel drive is my better bet. We'll see if we can keep her down today.
We got her in 4-wheel drive. Cannot spin.
All right, Miller.
No way! No way! Come on! Come on! Dude! That was so close! That was so close!
I think that was my best run, though. I think I just barely got him, though.
I was sleeping at the tree, though. Sleeping at the tree.
They were close. I got my nitrous spray and takeoff really good, though. Like that yell at the end, I didn't want to lose. I let off nitrous a little bit before the end because, you know, I'm not trying to blow this motor up. But
Holy crap.
we'll see what we got. Did I win or did I lose? I won? I was close. Was that better?
Left one. No! Dang it!
Alright, so I beat Miller with an 8.51, slower mile per hour, but I had a better, which was still a really bad reaction time, a 0.30. Apparently a good one's like a 0.1.
0.02 finish. That's insane. This is an art right here. Like, you have to, like, there's so much that goes into drag racing that you don't even think about when you go and watch it. Holy crap, that was fun. Dude, I gotta get my we were sleeping at the tree.
Me?
We both were.
We both are, honestly. Somebody said take off at the yellow,
That's what I heard too.
but I kept taking off when it went green.
I know, me too.
I barely beat you.
.02, dude. Gosh dang it, Kyle.
Loser.
We're gonna come back. That's crazy that a Renegade is beating the next 3.
Barely though.
Barely.
Barely.
But still pretty impressive.
So Levi's gonna run against a junior dragster, which I lost to.
Got your money on?
Definitely Vincent. I just got my butt kicked on a track by a 13-year-old.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh yeah, the kid.
The kid for sure.
Yep.
This is gonna be interesting for sure. Oh my god.
Levi's about to get his ass kicked by a little go-kart. No disrespect. I'm surprised he was that close. I knew he was going to lose, but I'm surprised he was that close.
Nice.
Levi did a good job. He held his own. I know that's hard to keep that front end down because I can't do it on mine.
His reaction was 00.
Dang.
Levi had almost a perfect reaction.
Yeah, he was 005 red. He was 006 green.
Holy
Jeez.
crap.
Dude, we were like neck and neck.
He said your reaction time was like perfect.
Yeah.
006, dude. Kill
That
it.
is good.
How fast? 88?
88 12 miles an hour for being topped out with a sprocket.
That's
That's definitely
hilarious.
Miller's problem is he tops himself out.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to shoot a thumbnail, and then Levi's got this bright idea.
We're gonna ride lime scooters in the city with hopefully 50 plus people.
That's a
50? I said 20 earlier, and I thought that was a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
it's
people.
definitely gonna. I got 20 friends that are for sure going, and then you're gonna have the random people and everything, you know.
What is
Are we going to be
like-
able to find any lime scooters?
Yeah, we're gonna find them.
Or just
We'll find
start driving around in the truck with like
Yeah,
10
pretty
lime
much.
scooters in the back. We plug them in to charge them.
What's the purpose of the lime scooters?
The purpose of it is we have nothing better to do with our lives, and it's fun.
Hey, but good job, dude.
Yeah,
good
thank you.
job, man.
Thank you, that was fun.
Hell yeah.
I call it a successful day, Miller.
Very successful day.
Well, with all that being said, it's time to head on home, close up the video. See you guys next Wednesday. Every Wednesday we post.
This was a lot of fun, and we're gonna have to come back for sure because we were feeling very awkward and very out of place at the beginning of this video. And after a while, we like talked to every single person here. They were helping us, you know, run the tree. They were helping us line up. Like everybody here was super, super nice.
I'm not gonna lie, if Miller gave me the option to not film this today, I would have left after we were here for 5 minutes because I felt that awkward and out of place. I bet you just in the video alone, you could literally see our tone go from like, okay, we're kind of here, like basically wanting to hide, to like having a great time. I was over there talking to one guy that this is a memorial ride for his dad, which is pretty awesome that this many people are all out here celebrating his dad's life and his impact. We were just talking like how people are getting more and more involved and like they want to see younger kids getting involved. So he was stoked for us out here.
Makes me like actually like want to do this more. Like we're gonna bring the freaking Silverado out. We need Lee to bring his Corvette. I'm gonna get mine tuned. Kyle, you gotta get the dually running good because it's blown up. I mean, it's not blown up. It's not blown up.
Don't
We'll tell
say
you that
that.
next video. But no, that was a super fun day, dude. I'm gonna come back out like every Thursday. I'm gonna be practicing, dude.
That's actually a good point. Every Thursday here at Mooresville Drag Strip, they do just a test and tune. And honestly, for 20 bucks, it's well worth it to come out here. Be able to run your stuff. If you got something cool. You could have something boring. You could run a truck for all they care. You could run your mom's minivan, dad's Tesla, whatever you got, hop in it. Just don't put it in that wall like that Mustang.
That Mustang has been the end of every joke, like the butt of every joke this whole day. It's been hilarious, but I mean like,
You see the stickers they put on the wall?
no, what did they put?
Put
Band-Aids?
RIP Mustang.
Oh.
Actually, I drove by that thing. It doesn't look all that bad. But like we said, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We will catch you guys next week. Every Wednesday we're posting. We want to give them a sneak peek for next week's video.
What's next week's video?
Oh, you don't know yet?
No?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
We'll see you guys next week. All right, we have arrived in the downtown area of Charlotte, North Carolina, and we have acquired some tactical rides that beep when you move them. But we are, you know that like group mentality when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing? That's what we're doing today. We got lime scooters, we're ripping.
Levi, let's see it.
I gotta pick it up.
I can't believe those two bikes just collided.
I missed it.
We got Saronster out here. No way, over the rock. No way. All right, Kyle, let's see you, bud. Levi!
I don't know how much of this we can use.
Yeah, I don't. This is fun.
Some of it.
Okay, here we go.